working on something for a year, like a hobby project, let's call it, because let's face it, I don't make money selling my books, not at this point in my career, at least not in my book career. So take a hobby and you spend a year working on something, right? Car guys, you'll know what I'm talking about. Spend a lot of time working on this thing and you're a year into it and you know you're getting near the finish line and you start to get antsy. And not only do you get antsy, you start to question whether or not you did everything that you know you did right, whether or not you did it right along the way. And it kind of, I don't know, it kind of festers in your mind. Like you start questioning every little step you've made about this thing you've been working on for a year, knowing that you're nearing the finish line, knowing that once you're done with it, you finally get to say, hey, this is complete. If it's something that you use, you're making, maybe you craft furniture, you work on cars, whatever it is that you do as a hobby. If you make stuff and it's stuff you can use, you finish it and then you go, now I can finally use this thing I've been working on forever. And you go, yay, I'm so glad. And then you probably really enjoy using that item because you spent so much time working on it. It's actually the same psychology that IKEA uses, by the way. They sell cheap junk that you put together, which makes you value it more. So the things we make, even if it's IKEA furniture, make us think it's more valuable than it really is. That's human psychology. Anyway, I'm a year into this book. This is my 5th manuscript. I'm already 40,000 words into the 6th manuscript. 30,000 words is like 150 pages. Ish. It's like 250 words a page on average, blah, 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 author speak. So I've been working on this for a year. Who am I kidding? I've been working on this one for a year and a half. So my last book took me a year to write, but then this sequel took me a year and a half. And one of the reasons, if you're still with me on this crazy video, one of the reasons I know this one took a lot longer is because, quite honestly, I'm dealing with some dark subject matter, and dark subject matter that's very near and dear to me, which is dealing with addiction. And so my character is dealing with magical addiction, and I wrote it to be as honest as I could without dragging it on for too long, right? I didn't want to write Leaving Las Vegas, but at the same time, I wanted to write a novel that had that arc built into it, because if you hit a rock bottom state, recovery can sometimes take so much longer than going down, right? And so she goes down fast, and then we deal with a lot of what to do next. And I know that's one of the reasons the book took much longer to write than I thought it would. And it's also one of the reasons that as I'm going through the ending of it right now, because I've got 46 chapters, it's, what is it? 112,104 words. That includes table of contents and chapter headings, whatever. It's about 370 something pages ish, maybe 360 something pages. And 46 chapters. I'm on chapter 44. This is where our antagonist is meeting his abrupt ending. Actually, it's really nice and drawn out. But point is, he's meeting his ending, and I'm almost to the end of this bit of changes I'm doing a read through before I give it to a proofreader. And quite honestly, I'm gonna run some steps in parallel, because one of the things you've got to do with every major change is you've got to run it through some beta readers that actually know the story and go, yeah, that works, or no, maybe you missed a step here or there, because it is a complex ending in this one. So I'm actually going to run it to parallel, give it to my beta readers, and give it to my proofreader at the same time, and then go through all the changes, suggestions that everybody makes, figure out what I'm going to keep and what I'm not going to keep, and then wrap it up, put it in InDesign, or rather update it in InDesign, put it into Calibre, which is my ebook formatting program that I use. It's my favorite out of everything I've tried. So InDesign for paperback, Calibre for ebook, and then get it loaded up to Kindle and get it shot out for some draft copies of the paperback. And that's the process. So yeah, I'm a year and a half into this, and a little antsy, been a little edgy. I'm ready to get this one wrapped up. See ya.